So why is it important to avoid harmful ingredients when you're looking for your skincare and makeup products? You might think, I've been buying this for 20 years and I'm fine. And that's just not the case. I feel like it's more of like the whole seatbelt thing or smoking while we're pregnant. I feel like our eyes have been opened up to certain ingredients that have been shown to be endocrine disrupting and also potential carcinogens. So how do you switch to clean beauty or conscious beauty easily and with a budget? It can be hard because it's very overwhelming. And I understand this. I am in the industry and I have been for almost 7 years, but I understand on the outside, it can be really overwhelming to even walk into Target and try to read these labels. You think you're doing the right thing. And a lot of times, since it is an unregulated industry, they can put whatever they want on the front of the bottle. And it's about flipping it over and actually reading the ingredients. And if you're like me, it's really hard to understand some of these ingredients. So I want to give you a couple simple tips so that you can be informed as a consumer to make better choices for you and your health and for your family. So number one, looking for products that do not have fragrance is number one for me. That was the first switch I made. So I replaced as I went along. And so do not feel like you need to throw everything out. Everything's toxic. Maybe some things aren't. So reach out to me too. That's what I'm here for. I understand how to navigate this space and I can help you. Finding products that don't have fragrance in there, also phthalates and parabens. And a lot of times it's hard because phthalates and parabens are kind of disguised in the word fragrance. And the reason why I say number one, get rid of fragrance, is because it's a trade secret. So the beauty industry, and I say beauty, but also personal care products, so that's for men and women, is unregulated in the United States. One of the reasons why I went to Washington, D.C. last year with Beauty Counter and lobbied as a representative from Arizona to put forth some of these bills and laws into action. So it is an easier job for the entire country to walk into a store and pick a better choice for their health. So fragrance, parabens, phthalates, I would try to eliminate those, replace as you go. When you're looking at makeup products, long wearing and waterproof, that's a no-go. I use a clean mascara. I have for 6 or 7 years and it comes off just fine. I don't feel like it smudges. If you know the tips and tricks of these things, it does not have to be waterproof unless you're swimming in it. This will not come off. So, and actually I've gotten in the pool before, but I'm talking laps with like goggles, right? Okay. So the other thing too is that your skin's your largest organ. So think about replacing products that you're using in vast quantities. So your body lotion, your sunscreen. So switching to a mineral-based sunscreen, your body lotion that doesn't have any PEGs, obviously fragrance, parabens, and phthalates. Your shower products, things like that are easily switched out because you're using them in vast quantities all over your body. Number 3 is think about products that you're using all the time. So if you are using your lip balm religiously all the time, just check the ingredients and make a better switch if you need to. If it's maybe a 9 or a 10 on the EWG as the products are rated, take a look at why the products are rated that way. And I can help you navigate that. So sometimes the products on the EWG website, which is the Environmental Working Group, may be rated a little higher. And I like to look at the ingredients, and if it's maybe because a potential irritant to the skin, I'm kind of okay with that and I'll let it slide. But if I see that it's a potential endocrine disruptor, I don't want that messing with my hormones. I'm not pregnant or nursing, and I'm not a teenager, which you for sure need to be if you're in that demographic looking at your products. But I also am entering in a later part of my phase, probably perimenopause and menopause, and I don't want anything messing with my hormones any more than they already are messed with. So that is something that I would do. And then third, just don't stress about it. Replace as you go. try to make more conscious choices, understanding that everything on the front of the label is not what it says it is. And just like our food, where we're trying to make better choices, and we're thinking about what are we eating most of the time. So trying to make those choices better than what are we eating at some splurges and some of the times, because, you know, we don't want to eliminate everything. And I think about that when I'm navigating conscious beauty for my family and myself. So this is what I do. If you have questions on how to switch up your skincare routine, your makeup routine, your teen or your spouse routine, reach out to me and I'm happy to help.